The Shinigami Spear and the Soul King's sacrifice.
I have no idea why the Soul King never resisted his bindings. Perhaps the Soul King saw something in the distant future that made him agree with the ancestors. The powers of the Almighty seem to have no limit. The Soul King had foreseen his own death, even millions of years before it happened.
These words from Ichibei offer a glimpse into the enigmatic nature of the Soul King and the profound depths of his foresight. They hint at a being who transcends the limitations of time and possesses an understanding that extends far beyond the comprehension of ordinary beings.
The rise of fear.
Before the Soul King's intervention, the founders of the 5 great noble houses before their transformation into Shinigami were untouched by the concept of mortality. However, with the introduction of death came a new and unsettling emotion, fear. Even these gods of death, tasked with guiding souls to the afterlife, were confronted with their own mortality. This newfound vulnerability shook their sense of absolute power and sowed the seeds of insecurity within their hitherto immortal hearts. This fear, born from the realization of their own finite existence, would have profound consequences for the Soul King and the delicate balance of the universe.
A false sense of control.
Driven by their fear of death and the loss of their immortal status, the Shinigami sought to exert control over the realms. They imprisoned the Soul King, the very being who had brought order and balance to existence, attempting to maintain their dominance and stave off the inevitable. However, the Soul King, with his transcendent awareness, anticipated this reaction and allowed events to unfold according to a grander design. Consequently, this act of rebellion against the Soul King, fueled by fear, would ultimately serve a higher purpose in the Soul King's intricate plan.
The Soul King's willing sacrifice.
It is heavily implied that the Soul King willingly accepted his role as the linchpin of the universe, despite possessing the transcendent power to resist any attempt to subdue him. He understood the necessity of his sacrifice to maintain stability and ensure the continuation of existence. This suggests a profound awareness and acceptance of his fate, possibly even hinting at a grand plan that extends beyond our current understanding of the Bleach universe. The Soul King's sacrifice, a selfless act of cosmic proportions, would have far-reaching consequences for the Bleach universe, forging the destinies of countless souls and paving the way for a new era of existence.
Echoes of the Yamato cycle.
The myths of the Yamato cycle, with their focus on conflicts and struggles between the gods, provide intriguing parallels to the events in Bleach. The story of Amaterasu, the sun goddess, hiding in a cave after a conflict with her brother, mirrors the Soul King's imprisonment. The trickster actions of Susanoo, the storm god, reflect the challenges and disruptions that threaten the balance in Bleach. And ultimately, the Soul King's sacrifice, like Izanami's death in childbirth, could be seen as a necessary act to ensure the continuation of the world and the cycle of life and death.
A legacy of balance and compassion.
The Soul King's sacrifice, though born from the Shinigami's fear, ultimately paved the way for a new era in the Bleach universe. His actions transcended the shackles of fear and control, leading to a greater balance and fostering a sense of compassion within the Shinigami. This transformation highlights the enduring impact of the Soul King's legacy, one that continues to influence the destinies of souls and the very foundations of existence. The Soul King's legacy is one of profound selflessness and enduring dedication to the greater good. His actions serve as a beacon of hope, reminding us that even in the face of fear and uncertainty, the pursuit of balance and compassion can lead to a brighter future.